Welcome back to Dzinglish, the podcast where English meets real life. And sometimes, Gen Z chaos. Today's topic. Stop learning like a zombie. Yeah. You heard me. No more brainless memorizing. No more study, forget, repeat. What if I told you? You already have your perfect study method. But you just haven't found it yet. Stick with me till the end. I'll show you how I found mine. Hint, it involved a lot of fails and gamifying my life. Let's dive in. Let me ask you this. When was the last time you studied and actually remembered what you learned? Not just for the test. Not just for the next 5 minutes. But something that stayed with you. If you're like most students, that's rare. We've been trained to study like zombies. Read the textbook. Highlight everything. Make pretty notes. Then forget 90% of it by tomorrow. Sounds familiar? You're not alone. The system never taught us how to learn. It just taught us how to follow. That's why we cram. That's why we burn out. That's why we scroll productivity TikToks instead of actually learning. We confuse movement with progress. But learning isn't a checklist. It's not about the number of hours you sit in front of your laptop. It's about how much your brain engages with what you're doing. Zombies don't engage. They repeat. And you, my friend, are not a zombie. So let's break the pattern. So here's the real question. If zombie-style studying doesn't work, what does? Let's talk about unique study methods. A unique method isn't a magic hack. It's not some secret routine from a YouTuber's 5 a.m. video. It's a system that feels natural for you. Think of it like fashion. Some people rock oversized hoodies. Others wear tailored suits. The trick is not to copy someone else's outfit. It's to find what fits you. Your energy levels. Your goals. Your vibe. Do you love structure? Maybe the Pomodoro method is your thing. Can't sit still? Try walking while listening to audio lessons. Are you chaotic but creative? Active recall with messy sketches might be your jam. There's no wrong answer, only what works. A unique study method connects your brain to your goals in the most efficient, exciting way possible. It turns learning from a chore into a personal challenge. And when you feel that fit, trust me, you'll know. Okay, cool. But how do you actually find that unique method? Here's the secret. You don't discover it overnight. You build it, like a scientist. Step 1, become your own lab rat. Try everything. Flashcards. Mind maps. Digital notes. Paper journals. Study groups. Solo deep dives. Even things that sound silly. Step 2, observe. Ask yourself after each study session. Did I remember what I learned? Was I bored out of my mind? Did time fly or drag like a Monday morning? Step 3, adapt. Keep what works. Tweak what doesn't. This is where 90% of people give up. Because it takes time. But trust me, the return is massive. Step 4, build habits. Once you've found pieces that fit, turn them into routines. Not rigid schedules, but flexible systems. Your method should evolve with you. New subject. Adjust. New mood. Shift. You're not static. Your method shouldn't be either. Let me tell you how I found my method. Spoiler, I didn't get it from a book. I didn't even find it on YouTube. I found it by failing. Over. And over. And over again. I tried beautiful note-taking systems. Didn't work. I tried waking up at 4 a.m. Didn't last 3 days. I even bought a fancy study planner. Used it for a week and then forgot it existed. What actually worked? Games. I'm a gamer at heart. So I turned my study into a role-playing game. Every topic was a boss fight. Each completed session gave me XP. I had daily quests, streak counters, and tiny rewards. And somehow, I stopped dreading it. I started showing up. Consistently. Because now, learning was fun. It wasn't perfect. But it was mine. That's the key. Your method needs to feel like something you want to return to, not escape from. So here's the truth. When you find the study method that matches your mind, you become unstoppable. You don't just learn faster. You stay motivated longer. You bounce back quicker. You stop comparing yourself to others. You stop chasing hacks. And you start building something powerful. Self-trust. You trust that even on tough days, your system has your back. You don't need to grind 10 hours to feel productive. You just need 1 hour of focused, meaningful learning. Because it's designed for you. That's when everything shifts. Grades go up. Confidence builds. Learning becomes part of who you are. And honestly, that's the real glow up. All right, if you're still here, you're not just curious. You're serious. Serious about learning better, smarter, and on your terms. So here's what I want you to do. Drop a comment below. Tell me, what's one study method you tried that actually worked for you? Or even better, one that totally flopped. Let's build a little corner on the internet where learning is personal. Not painful. Where we don't pretend to have it all figured out. But we are figuring it out together. Because your story might help someone else. And their story might help you. If you enjoyed this, subscribe to join the Dzinglish crew. This isn't just English. It's life skills. It's strategy. It's mindset. And it's all wrapped up in one big Gen Z learning party. See you in the next one.